So, picture this. A storm is rolling in, and there, dead center, stands a twisted oak. Its branches stretch out like bones, jagged against the light. Above it, a whirl of crows, restless, circling, loud even in silence, like they know something's ending. Welcome, my friend. You've wandered into the Art Bog again. This is Caspar David Friedrich's Tree of Crows, painted around 1822. Now, I gotta tell you, this isn't just a tree. Friedrich never painted just a tree. For him, Mother Nature was never background. It was the main character, or at the very least, the leading lady. Here, the oak is scarred and weathered, like it's barely holding on. That wasn't random on his part. Friedrich knew ancient oaks across northern Germany. They can be half alive, half dead. He painted them again and again, turning them into symbols. And crows, they weren't just birds. Not at all. In German Romanticism, they were omens, messengers of death. So when you see crows circling this oak, you're not just looking at some pleasant wildlife thrown in as an afterthought. It's not decoration either. You're looking at doom itself closing in. But here's the thing. Even in death, something else is happening here. Friedrich painted this during his mature period, when he was already famous for his masterpiece, Wanderer Above the Sea of Fog. He could have coasted on pretty landscapes, really taken it easy. Instead, he leans hard into the Gothic. There's one gnarled oak, a sky like a cathedral ceiling about to collapse, and the beat of wings overhead. It feels like a scene from one of those dark novels from the 1800s. Dark and theatrical. A stage set for tragedy instead of a peaceful walk in the woods. And that's deliberate. Some viewers at the time found his work too grim, but Friedrich wasn't here to make things easy. He wanted to remind us that beauty and terror can live in the same frame, and that's the sublime. That mix of awe and fear that knocks you back. Standing before this oak, you don't just see decay, you see endurance, character. This tree's battered, but it's still standing. That's resilience, even in the face of death. And maybe Friedrich was saying even more. Some see the oak as Germany itself, scarred by history, but still rooted. Others call it Christian symbolism, faith enduring trial, a tree clinging to earth while crows wheel above. Some even think Friedrich was painting himself, a man who was often sick, fragile, watching his own health fade. We don't even know the exact tree he based it on, but that's the power of this canvas. It invites all these readings, political, personal, spiritual, without settling on just one. So you don't have to settle on one. And the crows, they deepen the mystery. Are they fate circling in, or just the natural order, scavengers doing what they always do, doing what they do best? Depends on who you ask. What I love is that Friedrich gives us both doom and dignity. The oak looks finished, but it's not. It's scarred, but it's alive. That tension between death and resilience is what keeps you staring. And this isn't fantasy. Friedrich built it on real oaks he studied. real skies he knew, real storms he lived through. That's what grounds all the drama. So yeah, it's death and decay, it's Gothic spectacle, and it's the sublime right here in oil paint. So can you believe it? One tree, one handful of birds, a stormy sky, and somehow Friedrich turns it into a meditation on life, death, and what it means to keep standing. And if you want to stand in front of this painting yourself, you'll find Tree of Crows in the Louvre in Paris. Just past the crowds rushing toward the Mona Lisa, this oak is waiting for you. It won't greet you with a coy smile, but it will haunt you. Most days, I think that's better. If this painting hooked you, stick around. More dark, strange corners of the art world are waiting for you next time. So hit subscribe. It really helps a tiny channel like this grow. Thanks for wandering around the Art Bog with me. I've been your host, Bogdan Migulski. The oak still stands, and the crows are always circling.